When family entrepreneurs decide to fully or partially liquidate their ownership stake in the family firm, the firm faces a completely different heritage than ever before. It needs to transition from an employer and entrepreneurial state of mind to that of an investor. So the question arises, do family investors differ from other investors? Does an entrepreneurial and generational background and socio-emotional wealth influence the investment behavior of families? Depending on the number of liquidated assets and the overall wealth of the family, the patriarch or matriarch likely decides to found a family office. This is an organization dedicated to manage the family wealth. Depending on the volume of wealth, this organization can work solely for one family, called a single family office, or for multiple families, called a multifamily office. The underlying motivation of families to set up a family office is to get the entire wealth managed by one dedicated team of experts in the long term. Also, independence of banks, discretion, and a high level of control play an important role when deciding to set up a family office. Very often, family offices are small organizations with only few employees to avoid publicity. Well-known examples of famous family offices include Aeris Capital, a Swiss-based family office founded by the co-founder of SAP, Klaus Tschira, or Anthos Asset Management, the family office of the Franklin-Meyer family who control the retail group CNA. Interestingly, the worldwide number of ultra-high net worth individuals with an investable wealth of at least $30 million is steadily growing. It increased from 55,000 individuals in 1999 to 139,300 in 2014. Their combined financial wealth even surpassed the US gross domestic product in the year of 2014. Multifamily offices in Europe tend to serve families with a combined wealth of minimum 20 million euros. Single-family offices justify their establishment in the range of 200 to 300 million euros. Hence, the prospective importance of family offices is indispensable. With a growing influence on the economy, but consequently also on the investment universe, it remains unclear whether the investment behavior of families has an impact on the corporate landscape in Germany. So are family offices different from other investment vehicles? We say yes. Family offices often benefit from the entrepreneurial family background. While their purpose is often classical asset management, they are also characterized by typical family firm attributes: long-term orientation, wealth preservation instead of maximization, stakeholder approach, and pursuance of non-financial goals. Family equity and classical private equity boutiques thus have traditionally been regarded as being water and fire. In other words, while private equity is typically associated with efficiency gains and short-term orientation, family equity is seen as a long-term investment. And this feeling is probably still around today, especially since their investment behavior is likely to differ. Buy and hold perception with a focus on maintaining family wealth versus growth and wealth creation across generations. Research on the family equity investment preferences is still in its beginnings, so we do not yet know about the precise structures and strategies that family offices aim for. For instance, anecdotal evidence tells that family offices show particular interest in direct investments, such as in prosperous startups and successful Mittelstand firms. However, whether this mirrors reality still needs to be tested.